Bonjour tout le monde, c'est moi, Madame Montas, votre professeur de français. Aujourd'hui, nous allons étudier un peu la grammaire. Nous allons étudier le discours indirect. On est à la page 114 dans le texte scolaire. Allons-y. Alors, voici un couple dans un restaurant romantique. Le monsieur dit: Je t'aime, je t'aime. Il a dit qu'il l'aimait. Il a dit qu'il l'aimait. He said that he loved her. Il a dit qu'il l'aimait. Voici un couple qui se dispute. La femme dit: Je suis très fâchée parce que tu as oublié mon anniversaire. Je suis très fâchée. Elle a dit qu'elle était très fâchée parce qu'il avait oublié son anniversaire. She said that she was very angry because he had forgotten her birthday. Voici un autre exemple. Voici un père et son fils. Le père dit: Tu ne dois jamais frapper ta sœur. Jamais. Il a dit à son fils qu'il ne devait jamais frapper sa sœur. He told his son that he should never hit his sister. So we use indirect discourse to report what somebody else said without using a direct quotation. For example, he said that he would arrive at 6 p.m. So the quotation would be, I will arrive at 6 p.m. But when I'm reporting what he said, I'm going to change it and said he said that he would arrive at 6 p.m. So we have to change the verb tenses a little bit. So here's a little chart to help you figure out which tense you have to use. So if the main clause is in the present, le roi dit, the king says, then the dependent clause can either be in the present tense, in the future tense, in the passé composé, or the imparfait. If the main clause is in the past tense, le roi a dit, the king said that, then the dependent clause will either be in the imparfait, le conditionnel, or le plus que parfait. So you have to know which tense the main clause is in to determine which tense the dependent clause will be. It's a little bit confusing. So in English, one way to retell what somebody said is to use a quotation. The president said, quote, our army will defeat the enemy. But you can say that a different way in indirect discourse. The president said that our army would defeat the enemy. So you have to change the verb from will to would in English. Same thing in French. Le président a dit, notre armée réussira à battre l'ennemi. Our army will beat the enemy. And if we change it to indirect discourse, le président a dit que notre armée réussirait à battre l'ennemi. The president said that our army would succeed in beating the enemy. So we change réussira to réussirait. So here's a little chart I shared with you to help you know which tense to choose. To tell what someone else says or said, you can use a direct quote or you can use indirect discourse. So in the quotation or direct discourse, Marc dit, Je ne veux pas faire les devoirs. I do not want to do my homework. In direct discourse, Marc dit qu'il ne veut pas faire les devoirs. Mark says that he does not want to do his homework. So if you're telling what somebody said in the past, then the tense of the verb in the indirect statement will change. For example, Abdel a dit, Je vais chez mon ami. Abdel said, I'm going to my friend's house. So if we're going to use indirect discourse, we have to change the second verb. Abdel a dit qu'il allait chez son ami. Abdel said that he was going to his friend's house. So we change it from the present to the imparfait. Voici un autre exemple. Mes parents ont dit, tu devras trouver un job cet été. My parents said, you must find a job this summer. You will have to find a job. This is the futur simple. In indirect discourse, we're going to change it to le conditionnel. Mes parents ont dit que je devrais trouver un job cet été. My parents said that I should find a job this summer. So we change it from the futur simple to the conditionnel. And finally, le passé composé. Tu as crié, mon chien a mangé mon devoir. You yelled, my dog ate my homework. So if the second verb is in the passé composé, you're going to need to change it to the plus que parfait in indirect discourse. Tu as crié que ton chien avait mangé ton devoir. You yelled that your dog had eaten your homework. So I know this can be pretty confusing, and I don't want you guys to stress about this. So here's a few more examples to help you kind of figure out what's going on. Alors voici une fille et un garçon. Le garçon dit, Est-ce que tu veux sortir avec moi? Do you want to go out with me? So if I change it to indirect discourse, il a demandé si elle voulait sortir avec lui. He asked if she wanted to go out with him. So we change veut to voulait. We change the present tense to the imparfait. Voici un autre exemple. Tu es très impoli. You're very rude. Elle a dit que sa fille était très impolie. She said that her daughter was very rude. So we change est, the present tense, to était, the imparfait. Voici un autre exemple. J'adore les chiens. Au discours indirect, elle a dit qu'elle aimait les chiens. She said that she loved dogs. So we change the present tense to the imparfait. Bon, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Merci beaucoup d'avoir participé. Nous allons continuer de pratiquer le discours indirect en classe demain. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.